guys.
Hi guys. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi guys.
We are from the Buah-Buahan's group.
The Buah-Buahan. The Buah-Buahan.
The Buah-Buahan.
The Buah-Buahan.
I am Ashley, the group leader.
I am Francisca Phoebe and I am the scriptwriter and also the video editor. My name is Kimberly Anak Matthias. I am the actress and assistant editor for the video.
I'm Audrey, and I'm the assistant of video editor.
I'm Veronica May and I am the actress.
Today, the vlog will show you how to make braided rug with silk. It is easy for a beginner to do rug because it doesn't take much time, except for the sewing part. Let's not wasting our time. Let's get started.
This is what we need to make a rug. We did an old cloth, with a yarn, a pair of scissors, a tape, needle big enough for a yarn, a crochet hook, and a thread. So the first step is to cut out the seams and also the collar line on a shirt. Also cut out the rubber part of the pant. After we get rid of all that things, then we take the cloth and we cut 1.5 inches of strips along and leave out 1 inches away from the ends. And after cutting all of that, we're gonna take the strips and round out the ends. After the rug are cut into strips, if you wanna keep the strips in place, can put them in balls. After you chose the 3 strips, then we sew the ends of the strip. This will prevent the strips to fall off when we do the braids. After we sew in the strips, we tape it down on the surface, and by taping it down on the surface, this will make sure that the strip doesn't move in places. After you tape down the strips onto the surface, then we make a simple braiding. We use simple braiding because it's the easiest braids. First thing, you're gonna take the yellow strips and put it on top of the brown strips and under the blue strips. Then take the blue strips, put it under the brown strips, and alternate between all the strips. And the more you alternate between them, the longer it will go. And when the strips ends, the first thing you want to do is take another strip, which depends on what color you choose. So we're still continuing with the same color. So you take the brown one, and because the ends are too short, so we decided to sew it in. So this method will ensure that the strips are down. We have a different clip where we show the different colors braid that we do. So while doing the braids, guys can talk with their friends like us. I mean, gossiping or all this, but we have to mute it because it's not worth it. It's not worth it to hear all the gossips. So different clip shows different colors of braids that we do, and to be safe, all I can say is please don't use the rug that has design on it, because if you use the one with designs, it will look messy, and messy braids is not a good look. There's some clip where we use the one with the pattern. It just doesn't go well with what we want. So most of this video are us doing the braids. The braids took us roughly a week to finish, because other than having a busy day with other assignments, We also spend most of our time, like some of us come to one place and just come back. So next is the sewing part. So the sewing part is not what we think it is. It says sew, but it doesn't involve that much. So it doesn't involve a real sewing actually. Um, this is only to combine all the braids together without doing the sewing, without doing the real sewing. What I see from the video that we saw the tutorial, um, it is actually you put in the needle in each of the braids and sew through the braids. Sew through the braids meaning to say that not putting the needle in the cloth, but between the braid there's a hole in it. Sew it using yarn because that's the biggest kind of thread that we have. When sewing the yarn, the easiest method that me and my friends figure out is that a crochet hook. If you don't have a crochet hook, I recommend you to use either chopsticks or a pencils. Anything that can go through the hole, go through each of the braiding hole easily. And don't use something that is big in bigger than chopsticks and also pencils because that don't help at all. It will pull out the braid. My English is kind of crappy right now and my pronunciation is stupid, but I feel like I really need to talk like this to make it more, you know, a bit more. Listen, you can listen to it, okay? So, and be more understandable, I guess. So, okay, for that tip, so I already gave you guys a tip. So the next thing you do is, me and my friends, when we sew it, we go diagonally. The reason why we go diagonally because this will hide the yarn. Actually, it really hides the yarn really. And because the braids are diagonal, you can't see the yarn anywhere. A few of this, you can see some of our mistakes. Even a yarn appear. That's when we do the mistakes, but we quickly figure it out and we fixed it. And if you don't use any tool, eventually you're gonna sew in the clothes, okay? You're gonna sew in the clothes after pulling it. And this is another caution that you have to take. So after pulling the yarn in, what I would recommend is don't tug on it too hard. Once you put it in, tuck it slowly until the braid combines and that's it. Don't pull it too hard because what happened to ours is actually when me and my friends did it, like we both pull it too hard because we're scared that it's gonna open or something. And when it gets bigger, the rug kind of closed in and it become a concave shape, or as I can say, a bucket hat. It will become a bucket hat. If you guys ever see a bucket hat or a sun hat, that's how it look like. Our rug look like that, and it's not appealing, and it doesn't look like a rug because it's not flat. So that's our mistake, and we can't fix it in some, I guess. But yeah. But if you see from the pictures I'm gonna show you last, you can't see the rug really bulging up. It looks straight. We do this sewing for 1.5 days till midnight, and yeah, it took us 1.5 days to do it. So here's the finished product, and the rug for me is light. So I don't know how y'all sees this, but I hope that this video helpful and That's all from the Buah. I'm your host today, Francesca. Have a nice day. Goodbye.